Yes. Usually we think of diba, priest saying this.
Exactly.
Ayan po.
Well, ito yung writer din naman naisip niya. Exactly. Yun yung irony kasi nun. Yun yung ginagamit para sa mga tao kinakasal. Tapos yung kwento namin, hindi nila ma-achieve yun. Parang gano'n. So, or it's a struggle. Ano siya? Para siyang ginto na ang hirap ma-achieve. Parang gano'n.
So, we just take it from yung,
Yes.
yun yung first words maririnig mo pag
Dearly beloved, di ba? Si Father.
Yes. Okay.
Doon talaga. Yun talaga yun. Ayun no, si Aileen nakaisip.
Alright. Because it is quite curious and to think about it ngayon parang medyo
Nag-make sense
it
na,
makes
diba?
sense. Oo, diba? And then, well, Baron has been talking a lot about the children in the movie, no? Of course, yung realidad na pinapakita natin, they're very much involved and yun nga yung contention kung sino, who will you choose if you had to choose. Ano yung mga difficult questions ng mga bata na nasali dito sa pelikula na to, just to show how difficult it is also, not just for a couple, but for the children. That the two of you also realize na po ang hirap pala pag natanong ka ng bata na gano'n.
It's hard to explain yung situation kung bakit nandito yung isa, bakit yung biglang kapatid mo biglang nandun sa kabila. So how would you explain that? Yun, number one. Mahirap yun ipaliwanag ng ng parang, mahirap siya ipaliwanag ng parang 1, 2, 3, hindi ganon. Parang ang dami mo nang paikutin bago makuha yun. Pero I'm sure kahit na-explain mo na yung bata, hindi yun ganon kadaling maintindihan. Kasi basic lang naman yung yung analogy ng bata, dyan ABC, ganon lang eh. Pero diba, so yun, mahirap yun. May ganong moments. Tapos, meron din yung mga parts na dahil hindi nila naiintindihan, nauunang yung emotion nila. Mas nauunang lumabas yung emotion, imbis na intindihin kung bakit. Na ikaw, as an adult, kailangan mo yun intindihin, paano yun i-handle. Kasi hindi nila fully nagagrasp yung situation. May mga ganun na.
Pero do you think po, on the whole din, and of course, Christine Bang can jump in, yung pelikula ba, apart from showing the reality, may matututunan ba yung mga nanonood? Kunyari, ikaw rin, you find yourself in such a situation, may tututunan ba? Para kahit pa paano siguro, ma-realize na may ganito palang side, mas ganito pala ako dapat, and so on and so forth.
For me, in terms of matututunan, marami kayong matututunan dito sa Dearly Beloved. Unang-una, sa aming dalawa ni Baron, yung characters na ginampanan namin. Doon pa lang, meron na. Pagdating to how you relate to the children, and our own children, meron din kayong matututunan doon. I will not give any details. Kasi that's what the movie is about. Yung
How to relate.
yes,
That.
yes.
Baron, you're very open about the life that you have now. I mean, I know that you love the life that you have now, but can you share may mga mahirap din bang moments when you had to make ligaw yung mga anak ng wife mo and now that you're a family?
Yes, good question. Ganda ng mga sagot nila. Pero I think dapat nakasulat din dito, are you ready? Are you ready to take that chance? Are you ready to take that responsibility? Kasi hindi ganun lang magpakasal lang. Like, kaya nga po, bago magpakasal, may mga seminar yan, di ba? And then some people take these seminars for granted, kaya dami failed relationships. Because the beginning of a relationship, it's just sweet. It's always like this honeymoon stage. But what if you come across reality, money issues, the needs of your children, the needs of your spouse, na minsan hindi mo mabigay ng mas maayos because you're dealing not only as a father, you're dealing as a provider as well. So ang dami mong ginajuggle in service of the people you work with, your family, your kids. So for a man, it's very demanding. It's no joke. And for a woman naman, in my perspective, ang daming questions. Minsan kulang pa. Kulang pa ba ang binibigay ko sa family ko? There are times, me and my wife, I'm working really hard. Kulang pa ba? Ang sagot, panoorin. Panoorin.
Yes.
But, ano lang din, ang kagandahan ng twist ng pelikulan to, it's just not a drama movie. It's a roller coaster ride of different kinds of characters. People at the workplace, family members, and so much more. It's just not a story about people in the middle of wanting to get an annulment.
Can I just say also, yung mga, alam mo na, tayong mga babae sa relasyon, we need security in terms not just financially, but also security emotionally with your partner. So yun yung mapapanood nyo sa Dearly Beloved na, shocks, okay, it's not just me thinking like this. It's all the women, not all, but some maybe. Yung mga
Makaka-relate talaga.
yes, na kasi may ibang times na, alam mo yun, sa relasyon, hindi naiintindihan ng lalaki kung ano yung in-explain natin mga babae. Especially kapag merong ganyan, blended family, they have to deal, the guy needs to deal with the ex, with the child, di ba? So, yun.
Yeah, so-
Maraming sanga-sangay. Hindi lang finances, syempre kasama finances, nagsastruggle relationship, marriage ng iba dahil sa finances, but also yung relasyon niyo mismong dalawa.
I think it all boils down to if the communication is poor, then the relationship is poor. So that goes with everything in life. No? In general na po yun.
Thank you. Thank you. We look forward to watching the movie. It seems very, very interesting talaga. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Next in line we have from Anong Ganap, Erwin Agawa.
Hi Christine, hi Baron, hi Derek. First question, ano yung idea niyo before about blended family? Then after doing the film, ano yung realization niyo about blended family? Christine and Baron.
To be honest, blended family, unang ko naisip, modern family. Kasi nanonood ako nun eh. Pero kasi comedy naman siya, diba? Parang ginagawa nilang light lang yun. Pero it's actually true, modern family. So yun talaga, but this time, kasi itong Dearly Beloved, it's dramatic film. So, iba naman yung atake dito. I guess, yung question was
Realization.
realization.
After,
Realization, talaga it takes a lot for a person to handle having blended family. It's not just yung person, but also the children. It takes a lot of understanding, compassion, to understand yung state, yung sitwasyon ng relasyon namin sa bata, relasyon sa stepkid. So, realization here is it takes a lot of maturity to handle a relationship, to handle a family, and the other outside factors of it. So, alam ko yung mga ideal family, there's a lot of responsibility there already. Pero if you have a blended family, it's double.
thank you, Baron.
Pero the more the merrier. Yeah, before, kasi, yung pinanggalingan kong pamilya, wala pong naghiwalay. Like, yeah. So, mami ko, mga kapatid niya, kung sino yung pinakasalan, yun. So, we looked down sa mga tao, before, honestly, we looked down sa mga taong napasok sa blended families, feeling namin na, dumi naman ito, or kumbaga, naging judgmental ako. Dahil nakuha ko yun sa kultura ng magulang ko. Pero, being in a blended family now, sometimes, mas masaya. Mas nag-work pa nga. Dahil, at mas nagiging maayos kang tao dahil unang-una magiging maintindihin ka, yung maturity nandun, yung patience. I think patience is yung pinaka number one rin eh. Especially, for husbands also and for wives. But it's fun. Ano lang talaga. It's a lot of work. Pero once na makuha mo na yung tamang timpla, suwabe na eh. Yes. Dire-diretso na. Free flying na.
Thank you. My last question. You mentioned earlier, Christine and Baron, na ibang level yung professionalism nyo ngayon, di ba? Sa work compared sa before, di ba? So anong best advice na mabibigay nyo sa isang newbie sa industry about professionalism? Best advice.
You wanna go first?
Yes, direct.
Gayahin sila. Hindi, siguro lang. Basic lang naman eh. Pagtrabaho. Yun lang. Sorry kasi parang usually pag sa work, lalo na sa mundo natin, sa entertainment industry, laging may yung connotation ng dahil showbiz, chika, kailangan ganito ang ganyan. Pero, may lugar para doon. Pag nagtatrabaho tayo, lalo na pag nasa show, chika tayo, gusto natin. Yun. Lahat dapat ganun yung maganda sana kung ganun yung mindset na pag nandun tayo sa work, focus lang tayo sa work. Kasi kung gusto mo naman yung ginagawa mo, actually hindi mo naman feel ng trabaho siya. Kasi gusto mo siya eh. Gusto mo yung work mo eh. So, mas dapat mo siyang ginagawa na tama, ng maayos, nagpe-prepare ka ng maayos. So, hindi mo yun na-feel na ang bigat. Sa totoo lang, hindi mo yun ma-feel na mabigat. Kasi lahat kayo, iisa yung goal nyo. Gusto nyo gumawa ng isang material na magiging proud kayo. So, yun lang, guys.
Thank you, Direk.
Nasagot na ni Direk.
That's it. Okay, good luck po sa movie.
And also, last, attitude of gratitude lang. Being thankful and grateful, I think will help a lot, and you'll go a long way once. Kasi kailan ko lang na nakuha yung ganong klaseng attitude, and thank you Lord, it's working for me. To wake up in the morning being grateful for the good and bad, and for the blessings and for the problems na God will give me the strength to endure. So, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much. Beautifully said, Sir Baron. Next, last but not least, we have from Philippine star, Natalie Tomada.
Good afternoon. Bali, yung first question ko for Direk Marna. Kasi alam ko yung first work experience mo with Baron, kasi Dollhouse, diba po? Yun yata yung, correct me if I'm wrong, pero yun pa yung first lead role ni Baron after so many years.
Yeah.
So, ayun nga, ngayon naman, you entrusted your project to Baron again, na siya naman yung leading man mo. What have you seen so far? Kasi na-interview ka namin nun at the time for Netflix. Pero you really fought for him to be your lead star at that time. So ano nakita mong difference then and now, working with him again?
Yung I think na ko na kanina. Parang mas siya ngayon, mas magaling siya sa lines, sa pag-deliver ng lines. Kasi, kahit naman si Baron kasi nakakausap ko naman siya, pagka, yun nga, after na ng work din yan, sinasabi niya sa akin yung saan siya nahihirapan, saan siya na-insecure minsan. So, etong yung nag-present ba photography na before this, na nakita ko yung malaking improvement niya sa sa lines, sa memorization. Hindi lang yung memorization kasi kailangan pag nag-deliver ka ng line, tama din yung emotion na nilalabas. Kasi magkaiba rin magkaiba rin skill yan na kailangan mong i-develop. And sobrang akong natutuwa kay Baron kasi nagawa niya yung, kumbaga yung beyond my expectation, parang, oy, galing mo na. Parang ina-expect ko pa parang medyo mag-iilang takes kami, ganyan. But no, balik pa rin kami sa puro take one, okay, good. Yun. So yun, malaki yung for me, malaki yung improvement. Siguro kasi rin, in between Dollhouse naman, may iba siyang ginawang projects na nahasa din talaga siya. I think, naman yung may mga series siyang ginawa rin, di ba? May ginawa rin siya. So, I think nakatulong din ng malaki yun for him. Kaya, nung pagdating nung sa amin, kargado na siya.
Parang big sister ko, si Direk Marla. So, okay, and to be honest, I wouldn't get to perform that way sa Dollhouse. Kasi talagang, hindi ko alam kung anong ginagawa ko. Blanco ako sa Dollhouse. So, lalapitan ako ni Direk Marla. She'll give me motivations, things to think about para may laman yung mata ko. And then with the lines, memorize mo na yan. Ganito. But she's calm. Memorize mo yan. Okay, ganito, magkikita tayo bukas, 6 a.m. on the dot sa lobby. Mag-roll tayo ng 7, dapat alam mo ng lines. So, na-challenge ako nung na-challenge hanggat sa, okay, nung lumabas yung Dollhouse, hindi ko in-expect na ganun kaganda ang pagka-magic ni Direk sa editing. She fixed it sa editing. No, a lot, scoring, editing. So ito, nung binigay sa akin yung chance to work with Direk Marla again, I said to myself na, God, I'm really gonna make her proud na, and then habang ginagawa ko rin yung series, kontak ako ng kontak kay Direk, alam niyo po, mabilis na po ako mag-memorize ngayon. Alam niyo yung galing yung relationship namin na parang big sister ko na ito po yung mga improvements ko, Direk, ano po ba mga kailangan kong gawin? Hanggang doon, kahit nga kanina sa backstage, may gagawin akong bagong film. And sabi ko, Direk, kape tayo, ganito yan, tulungan mo ako. So I like that, no, we're just not, okay yung working relationship, tama si Direk. Pagdating doon, ang chika namin is about how we attack this scene. Ano yung wants, anong needs, ano yung konteksto ng mga linya. Pero, ang kagandahan, pagkatapos ng film, merong isang ate who will still guide me, or is still guiding me sa career ko and sa acting ko. So I'm very grateful ng Direk.
My last question. Pwede pakwento lang ang inspiration talaga nitong film na to. Dahil ba sa Philippine, or mga tingin ng Pilipino sa blended families, or sa tingin ba dahil may stigma pa ba, ay kailangan i-discuss itong film, this topic of film?
Hindi, kasi ang may salarin po talaga ng pelikula to ay si Boss Vincent. Si Boss Vincent po talaga yung nagbigay ng idea na he wanted a story na similar to relasyon na ni Vilma Santos and Christopher De Leon. So nung binanggit nila yun, ako actually personally, na-excite ako kasi alam ko may mga kaibigan talaga ako na sa sitwasyon na ganito na blended families na yun nga, hindi naman, kumbaga pag pinag-uusapan namin, kami lang, mga gano'n. Parang feeling nila, parang tinatago ba? Parang ganyan. So, yun yung ako, na-excite ako doon nung si Boss Vincent yung nagsabi sa amin na mag-develop kami ng story script na ganun yung theme. So, challenging siya kasi gusto ko yun yung film na yun, 1984 pa yung lumabas. So, nung sinabi ni Boss Vincent yun, alam ko kung ano yung film na yun, tapos parang shucks, gagawa tayo ng version natin, ng modern version nun. Grabe to. Tapos yun na nga, yung ikakast pa natin, ako, sino yung version nila ngayong panahon na to? Yun lang. So yun, doon naman talaga siya nag-start. Tapos, ayun, of course, syempre nung dine-develop na namin yung script, ayan na yung mga based on our research na, mga kilala na namin, ganyan. So yun, pumasok na siya. And of course, kasama pa rin doon yung current situation kasi natin na wala pa tayong divorce law. So, very malaki siyang bagay na sana nabigyan ng boses para sa mga ganong couples na kailangan ng option, ng alternative sa mga relasyon na yun lang, may mga mahirap na pinagdadaanan. Ayun.
How did you How did you prepare for this film? Ano yung mga pinanood mo, Christine? Interview mo yan.
I want to know her process.
Well, napanood ko na yung Marriage Story before. Ako, wala akong pinanood. Kumbaga, nag-base talaga ako sa script. Yeah, and then, it's not, it's familiar naman with me how to navigate sa blended family because I grew up having a blended family, I think. Or like I saw it from my brother also. And ayun, nakikita ko rin sa ibang mga kaibigan ko. So, yeah, ganun lang.
Yeah, all good, Miss Natalie?
Oh, thank you.
There you have it. Maraming salamat. It's all said and done. That's it for our question and answer portion. A round of applause, please. For the cast and of course the director of Dearly Beloved. Now can I please